I always had this dream because I've been, indoctrinated through the whole Silicon Valley business model that you aim for the profitable exit. But recently I've changed my mind and I'm now aiming just for a high functioning laziness where I basically hardly have to work. I just pop into the business, it runs, I get my money, I just show up every once in a while. And this is kind of my retirement plan. That's my business. That's my exit plan now for the business. But what are some of your ideas around exiting a business?
So building a business for exit is something different to building it for yourself or for income or whatever the case may be. You have to have succession planning in place. That is the reality. If the business can't exist without you, it's worthless. It's a very hard thing for people to hear. The Finance Ghost equity is worth rand 0 right now, literally 0. Because if I get hit by a bus tomorrow, it's gone. It's worthless. It makes a lovely income, but the business, if I sold it today, is literally worthless. So, building a business for exit is something different. You've got to have something that can stand on its own feet, that will allow you to go off and retire and disappear. And very, very few people actually get that right. We all like to think we're building something of great value. Yes, we're building something of great value to ourselves, but whether or not it's of great value to someone else is a completely different measure. And I mean, there's so much to get into, but I would actually point people who are interested in that. We do these series of webinars on BizVal. We've got so much stuff there. We did a whole webinar just on this, on the importance of actually building something that is separate from you. And I use the analogy of the toddler and the Labrador. There's an article on the BizVal site about that. The toddler is always trying to break away from you, and that's what your business needs to be. It needs to be something that's trying to break away from you as the founder. It's like, let me go. I don't want to hold your hand. I want to run. I want to fall by myself. Whereas the Labrador never leaves you alone. It's there, licking you while you're watching TV and slobbering on your lap. That's the way we treat our businesses, and it's completely wrong. We need to treat them as toddlers. We need to let them run away and fall in the mud and have a little cry and run back to daddy and mommy and be okay. But we don't do it. We treat them as Labradors. Agreed. And that's why it's so hard to sell a business. So yeah, those are some of the things that people need to think about.